Peace reflections. Peace, 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 peace. Grand Rising. Today is Wednesday. So they say. I say it's just another sunrise and another sunset. We can't prove that today is Wednesday. I see you, Sam. However, we can prove it's another sunrise and another sunset. Something big is coming. And they're not telling us. It's not on them. It's on us to use our mind's eye so we can see what's going on in the center. Tiamat. Or America, as they say, or Egypt, as they say, or the US, as they say, or Planet Kai, as they say, or Gaia, as they say. I say Tiamat, Tartarian, Tartarian. That's what I say. And I can prove it. You see, if you see me, this is not your first rodeo. This is not our first rodeo. We've been here many times, except this timeline is a little different. You see, this go round, we're here to push the transmission forward. See, this go round, this time, we win. This time, we win. If you came down here on this timeline, you've been prepping for this. You've been training for this. You've been preparing for this. I see you built. So, I'm here to remind you, it's a lot of us. We're all here to remind you, to remember. Remember who you are. Remember, it's about us, it's about the technology, and it's about the fucking land. I'm gonna say it again for the ones in the back. It's about us, it's about the technology, and it's about the fucking land. You're the real custodians. You're the true guardians. They destiny swap. So they tried. They tried the destiny swap. With the originals, with the true ones, the ones who come from source. Mother. I'm not talking about father. I said mother. It's a difference. I said mother. I didn't say father. Mother. Children of the Most High. Mother. Tiamat. The children of Tiamat versus the Anunnaki. Yeah, I said it. Somebody got to say it. Somebody got to say it around here. Somebody got to say it. So I'm going to say it. It's us versus them. The children of Tiamat. I think you forgot. We are here. We are in the center where everything begins. Why do you think everybody wants to come to America? This is where everything begins. Tiamat, Tartarian. Look at your hands. You got M's on your hands? Look at your hands right now. We can look together. Look at your hands. Do you have M's on your hands? Tiamat. Ma'at. Ma'at, my son. Somebody gotta say it. So I'ma say it. I see M's. I don't see F's. I don't see an F. And no disrespect to the father. No disrespect. I'm just saying. I don't see no F's around here. I see M's. Now, I think you forgot. I think you forgot the invasion. You did. So I'm going to bring up one of the invasions, because you forgot the invasion. You forgot that they invaded our motherfucking land. You forgot that they betrayed us. See, y'all think that the Greeks are Caucasian. No, the first Greeks look like us. Where do you think they get Greek mythology from, huh? It's the children of Tiamat. It's us versus them. Marduk. I think you forgot. It's us versus Marduk and them. Huh? Huh? I think you forgot. You think Inky and Enlil, fuck with you. You think they give a damn about you? Oh, that's what you think. I beg to differ. They was jealous. They was hating on us. They sent Enlil. They sent Enlil. Marduk and them sent Enlil and them to spy on us. They knew we had the resources. Huh? Yeah, I said it. Us. We was around this motherfucker on this realm making shit happen. That's where they get magic from. They seen us. They saw us. Us. They saw us taking the sun. They saw us manifesting. They saw how we was running our land, our district. They wanted in. They saw us. They wanted to take over our motherfucking district. I'm talking about the Anunnaki. And I'm not saying all of them. I'm not saying all of them. It wasn't all the Anunnaki. However, it was enough. The motherfuckers that came with Marduk in them, it was enough. I think you forgot. I think you forgot about Lilith. I think you forgot about Sophia. I think you forgot. We had the dragons. Huh? I think you forgot. We had the sirens. I think you forgot. We are the Titans. I think you forgot. Now, since you forgot, let me remind you. I see you, Ancient. Let me remind you. Let's bring it back a little bit. We're gonna bring it back. You see, the Anunnaki, they're a whole nother species in itself. All right? They actually did come from here. 3D. We don't come from here. We come from 5D. We come from 5D. We come from 5D. They were created in 3D. We are higher than them. Yeah, I said it. Who said you can't be serious? Oh, you think I'm going to show you how serious I am. Block. So, we right here. You see the walls. You see the domes. You see the ice walls. You see that some of these districts got more than one sun. So what happened was, they saw that we had the resources. They saw that we had the power. They saw that we were in the center at the beginning. They wanted to take over. They tried to come to this motherfucking district, to Tiamat, and tell us how the fuck to run Tiamat. I see you, Nanita. These are all what you call, we're going to call them, some like to say domes. I'm going to call them districts. Okay? Each circle that you see is a district. Alright? Tiamat, the primordial, as some may know, Tiamat, the primordial mother Alright? Primordial water ran the whole district. Ran this whole district. You hear me? Now, we right here. We right here. In the center. Okay? The circles, they like this. They like stacked pancakes. They not really spread it out like that. But for us to see the map, they spread it the districts out, but they actually like pancakes. Each one is a pancake. You know what I'm saying? It's layers. It's layers. All right. We're here. Okay. We are at the bottom. Okay. We are at the bottom. Okay. You have these other districts, right? I see you, Shelby. You have, yes, layers. So you have, as everybody might, have heard of Nibiru. All right. A lot of us have heard of Nibiru. All right. So, if you look on the map, you can see Nibiru is right here. Nibiru is right here at the bottom. However, it's on top of us. All right, because like I told you before, it's layers. It's like pancakes. So Nibiru is above us. All right. And if they open up the motherfucking dome, if they open up the sky, okay, you will be able to see the true sky. Because the sky you see outside is not the real sky. Alright? Sorry to burst your bubble. They got an invisible dome projector. Or some may call it a sky machine. And if you don't use your mind's eye, you will not be able to see this. But if, the technology that they have, if it ever fails, which it is doing already, as you can see, the system's falling. It's crashing. But if they finally decide not to use the invisible dome projector, you'll be able to see the real sky. You'll be able to see the aurora borealis. You'll be able to see what's behind the motherfucking wall, because that's what I call it. Now, before we even get into that, we went backwards. We going backwards. All right? When it was Tiamat, Tartarian, Tiamat, before they called it America, before they called it the United States, or Egypt, or any of that shit. Tiamat. Now, you got Nibiru right here. You see this district? That's Nibiru. That's where Marduk, Anunnaki, that's where they reside. You see? Right here? As you can see, their district is bigger than ours. You see our district, right? You see their district. Up. These are other districts. They could have went here. They could have went to this district here. They could have went to this district here. They could have went to this district, but no, they came to our district. They came smack to our shit. Because we are the original. We are the beginning. We are the Alpha and the Omega. The Anunnaki didn't create us. You can't create us. You can't create us. They lied. So stop saying that. Anunnaki didn't create us. Now, did they violate? Did they invade? Did they mix with us? Yes. That's where the 13 bloodlines come from. Did we go to war with them? Yes, the fuck we did. I think you're forgetting. The war, the invasion. You forgot Lilith and the dragons. Right here. You gotta get through them first. I think you forgot. And you forgot because they tried to bury the feminine. Divine feminine. Chaos. We lost the war. We had a lot of battles. It wasn't just one motherfucking war. Alright? And we was defeated because they had the technology. They used the technology. They destroyed our shit. And then they tried to give us a reset. It's called a reset. A reset. So you don't remember. Everybody had an assignment. You forgot you were the custodians. You forgot you were the guardians. You forgot you were the custodians of this land. Your land that we created. Because see, we're not from this dimension. We're not from 3D. We're from higher. We're from the higher dimensions. That's why you are in this world. However, you're not of it. We're from the five. The five. Which means we can get up out of here. We're not trapped. I see you, Divine. It means because we're from the five, we can get out of here. It's up to us. I see you, helpful soul. You gotta go backwards to go forwards. Think about this shit. The technology that they had back then is better than the technology we got now. So yeah, we gotta go backwards to move forwards. That's why they made that movie. Back to the Future. Back to the Future. You forgot. They got sub-zero technology. They got nanobot technology. They destroyed our tree of life. We really had a tree of life, a tree of knowledge. They blew down our crystal towers. I think you forgot. You forgot. Because you still got the spell on you. Stop giving the Anunnaki all the fucking credit. When they played us. They played us like a motherfucking PlayStation. I said it. Tiamat versus the Anunnaki. You heard of Cain and Abel, right? Thank you, Tyrone. I see you. You heard of Cain and Abel, right? They betrayed us. And they went to war with us. They froze some of our ancestors with their technology. They made deals with the Zeta Greys. They're in alliance with the Greys. I think you forgot. You forgot. The wars. You forgot the Galactic Federation. You forgot Draconians, the Reptilians. You forgot. Every time we wake up, they do a reset. The difference this time is, ain't gonna be no motherfucking reset. We're back. And we came back to get our land. You will be eradicated. You forgot. They tried to bury Lilith's story. They tried to hide Sophia. They gave you Mary Magdalene. There's really no females. Come to think about it, there's no females in that book. There's no females in that book to show you the real shit. You tell me, give me a chapter in the book that talks about the mother? Huh? Think about this. You are children of the Most High Mother. Why do you think in every female gender word, she possesses both genders? If you say she, the word she has a she and a he in it. If you say her, it has he and her in that word. If you say female, it's fee and male in there, right? Male and female, right? If you say goddess, it has both genders, God and goddess, in that word. The female gender words have both genders in it. Yet in that book, they tell you nothing about mother. They tell you nothing about the divine feminine. You forgot the invasion. 1492. 1492 is one of the invasions. You see, when they said they came here on ships, they wasn't talking about boats. They were talking about craftsmen, real ships, advanced ships. They came through the portals. They used the pyramids, the vortexes. I think you're forgetting. Just like when you see a rainbow. Rainbows are stargates to remind you of the real reality. You see, it's always been war. It's never not been war. It's still war right now. But because they're doing deals with the elites in the grays to keep you distracted so you can't see, to keep you in the false reality. When we're at war for us, for the land, for Tiamat, Gaia. Are we running? Tell me something. Do we run this realm right now? Therefore, it's still war. We are prisoners of war on our shit. We prisoners of war on our shit. You hear me? When they said they came on ships, they was talking about Marduk and them. They was talking about Marduk and them and the fallen ones. Or Zeus, as you like to call him, or Prometheus. There's two Marduks, okay? Marduk, who is the son of Enki. Remember, you're forgetting. They betrayed us and took over. They infiltrated. And guess what? Anu knew what was going on. Anu knew about the war. I think you're forgetting. You see, the father that everybody worships here is Marduk, Zeus. That's the god of this over here that everybody worships. Didn't he say, I'm a jealous God? Didn't the God say to fear God? There'll be no other gods before me? Lied and told you to worship and praise him. That's the Father. He's hiding behind the Father. Got you thinking that the Father you praising is source. You forgot about Abraxas. You forgot about Abraxas. Huh? You see, Marduk, if you didn't know, Marduk got kicked out of Nibiru. Yeah, you got Abraxas, Sophia, and Jesus. Abraxas, Sophia, and Jesus. Anyway. We don't worship anything. I think you forgot. The invasion. I'm going to say it again for the ones in the back. They didn't create us. We were already here. Tiamat. Ma'at. Look at your hands. I don't see an A on here for Anunnaki. I see M. Everybody want to lie and say that they created us. Everybody wants credit for that shit. You can't create us. We are the creators. Anunnaki didn't create us. Bullshit. We manifested ourselves out of mother. We came out of the water. The water. They tried to tell you. Even when your avatar is in your mother's stomach, the womb, it's in water. The water. That's where I come from. Water. You ain't create me, motherfuckers. Anunnaki ain't create us. Are y'all okay out there? We came from the waters. We came out the waters. The fucking waters. Everything is in water. Space is water. Water. You're forgetting. You can't create us. We're in water. I think you forgot. Ma'at, my son. Mother is trying to tell you who the fuck you are in so many ways. It's hidden in plain sight. This is Turtle Island. I think you forgot. It's always been war. From the moment they invaded. And then what the Anunnaki did, right, was created another species. But it wasn't us. And they created another species to go to war with us. Yeah, I said it. Not us. They did the splicing. Yes. Now some of us decided you had to pick a side. When it was war, you had to pick a side. Some of us went with the Anunnaki, and the rest of us stayed the fuck back at Tiamat. Going where? This is my shit. Yeah, some of us did. Some of us, when we went to war, I think y'all forgetting Lilith. Lilith and the dragons was in that day right here. You can't before. See, we in the center. You got to get through all this first before you can even get to us. Alright? I think you're forgetting it. You forget. So, we went to war with them. Right? We lost. Right? I'm be honest. I'm gonna keep it real. We lost. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. You know, players fuck up too. Okay? We lost the war. Okay? They took over. Okay? They started draining our resources, draining our district. Okay? Not only them, right? I told you, there was an alliance with the Greys. Marduk and them, they made an alliance with the Greys. Alright? And part of the alliance with the Greys was, alright, y'all can have a piece of their district. Alright? So don't think that the Greys are they underneath us. Know this. Hold on. It's 300 of us in here. Let's get these likes up. We should be at 100K by now. We should be at 100K. Because I only asked for the high ranking. It's about frequency. That's why we gotta get those likes up. We should be at 100K. As deep as we are in here, and as high ranking as we are in here, I only call on the high ranking. The 144. The original. The ones that was here in the beginning. So if you see me and if you fuck with me, then that means you're high ranking. Because only the high ranking can understand. Now, when we first went to war with them, we was kicking their ass. You hear me? We was whooping their ass. You hear me? They tried to, look, we was whooping their ass. So what they did was, they went back to their motherfucking district, right? And came up with a different technology. That's when they was like, okay, we gotta up the technology. You hear me? We is the Anunnaki. Marduk and the fallen ones. That's who I'm talking about. So, that's how come some of our, and so they got the technology, they came back, we went to war with them, we lost the war. That's why some of our ancestors are frozen. That's why the crystal towers, you don't see them. Even along with us falling in frequency. But at that time, we was at a high frequency. Alright? We ain't look like this. We ain't look like this. We wasn't even this color. We was taking in hydrogen. We was taking in hydrogen. We was not taking in oxygen. We was bigger than this. Before we shrunk, we was bigger than this. We was not this color. Alright? When we lost the war, we fell in frequency. We was different colors. Blue, green, red, purple. Green, blue. You hear me? We're at the lowest frequency. That's why we fell in frequency. Alright? So, everything comes from water. Water. You create life in water. I come from the water. The primordial water. Think Think about this. You're made of mostly water. You're made of mostly water. You're made of mostly water. Think about this. Tiamat, mother, primordial, waters, water. Exactly. We didn't breathe in air. No air. Go and look at the fucking mountains, trees. You see in Avatar, right? Remember in Avatar where they destroyed their tree of life? The tree of knowledge, their tree of life in Avatar? They got that from us. Yeah, we had a tree for real. Listen, the Anunnaki, right? We have the Anunnaki in us. However, we come from Tiamat, alright? We can take the sun more than the Anunnaki can. If you want to get technical, if you want to be real, and that's facts. That's facts. They are, listen, it's a such thing called the inner earth. It's a such thing called the inner earth. Okay? As above, so below. Okay? Everything is upside down. Everything is backwards. Everything is upside down right now. We're in a simulation. And the reason for us being in the simulation is to keep us on a certain timeline, on a certain cycle. They keep resetting. The reset. That's why you don't remember. The reset. And they did the reset with technology. They did the reset with technology. And they use the powers that be as the face. They give them the orders. Okay? The powers that be get the orders from the Greys. And the Greys, they in alliance with the Anunnaki, they give them the orders. Oh wait, I forgot they told you that none of this exists. They told you it was Mars, Pluto, Saturn, Jupiter, Neptune, Venus. That's what they told you. They never told you about this. Because if you knew about this, then you remember, oh shit. Oh, Tiamat. Just like they try to hide all the Tartarian. The Tartarian timeline we had. The Tartarian timeline we had. If you look at the Tartarian timeline, if you look at those structures, and those buildings, and those palaces that were created, you had to be using some type of technology to do that shit. And they can't even fully destroy it. You ain't do that with your bare hands. And if that happened back in the past, and the past is supposed to be, we supposed to be more. You ain't do that with your bare hands. And if that happened back in the past, and the past is supposed to be, we supposed to be more advanced than. That's how you know it's bullshit. Tell them about the technology that y'all are using on us. They have winter technology. All right? They have nanobot technology. They have technology that you forgot that words can't even explain right now. You see, it's going to come a time where we will activate. We will activate and the Anunnaki will show up. It's not to help us though. Because we'll remember. I see you, Kenny. And it will go up. And the revolution will be televised. Your DEA, your genetic makeup that you carry is the highest technology that exist. You are the highest technology that exists. You don't know because you don't remember. They told you in that book, they said no man knows the time, the day, right? Then they said the hour, the time, the hour, the day. They was talking about your activation. They don't know when the fuck you're going to activate. However, they know you are. Are you ready? That's the question. Are you ready? Are you ready? You see, 10 Commandments, they got that from us. Marduk got that from us because Marduk seen us commanding shit. We didn't ask. We didn't pray. We commanded shit. So he took some of how we do and he twisted it. I see you. Thank you. Put no other gods before God. Why would you say that, God, if you're the only God that exists? Huh? I call bullshit. Think about this. If the Anunnaki were more powerful than us, they wouldn't need to come to our district and get anything. It would be no need. If they was more powerful than us and we wasn't that, it would be no need. They would have everything they need on their district. They didn't. On the other hand, we did. We did. Because we came from Mother. Mother provides everything you need. We didn't need shit. We were more on the nature side. The Anunnaki are more on the technological side. We come straight from source. We come from the 5D. They come from the 3D. Yeah, I said it. Free Rashad Jamal too. I can't wait for Rashad Jamal to come home so we can have a little debate. Because he'll tell you that we are all Anunnaki. I disagree a little bit. We're Tiamat. He talks about Tiamat. We are Tiamat, okay? We mixed with the Anunnaki. When they invaded the daughters of Tiamat. Because see, there was a time where it was just females here. It was just females at one time. And they actually was living in darkness. They said, let us come unto the daughters of man. But that was a lie. That was Marduk. Marduk and the gang was saying, yeah, let us come into the daughters. But they was talking about Tiamat when they invaded against our will. Because the females can manifest and produce on their own. And they seen that. And they was like, oh shit. They can produce on their own. Oh hell no. We can't have that. We want in. We want in on that. We want in on that. So. Oh. And some may say you have Enki and you have Enlil. Right? And they would say, well, Enki was the bad one and Enlil was the good one. Oh no, I beg to differ. They are brothers. Fuck you mean? And Lil ain't give a shit what was going on down here. Deborah, I see you. Listen. They invaded. Alright? They invaded. And they came into the daughters of Tiamat. That's how they mixed their fucking bloodline, man. Yeah, I said it. Oh yeah. And the Anunnaki, some of us, we're descendants of the Anunnaki, right? So look, right? If you ever bump into somebody that you never seen before, right? You don't know them. But when you see them, you get this feeling. Like, hold on, nigga. You wanna know why you get this feeling? Because that's one of the ones that betrayed us in the war. Yeah, I said it. Now, like I said, it was Tiamat, right? Female was the first manifestation. And really, female wasn't even manifested. Alright, it was females first. And she could create on her own. So when Marduk and the gang, they seen that and they wanted in. The daughters were beautiful. Don't get it twisted. And it was on from there. There's other districts. Alright? We're right here. This is the center. We're here. Right in the middle. Right there. In the middle. Alright? Then you got the ice walls. Right? Then you got it's realms around there. It's realms. Okay? It's realms. Like rings. Okay? It's layers. You gotta get through one to get to one to get to one to get to one. We're here. Tiamat, Tartarian, the center. Okay? All these districts on top. So they came on ships with the technology that they have. Yeah, they did. They came on ships. We was already here. We already existed, nigga. They had got Anlulu. They got Anlulu, who was an Anunnaki. They got Anlulu to spy on us and see like what we had going on before they came in. You ain't never had this feeling like something ain't right? From the moment you got here? From the moment you landed? You never had this feeling? Like you knew something wasn't right? Or that you wasn't from here? Because you aren't. We created this. Okay? We created this for us. We created this as like a playground. I don't want to say a playground, but for us to be able to learn thyself, you know? Think about this. Why do you think everybody wants to come to America? Why do you think that the United States is the forefront? Because this is the beginning. That's why. We're in the center. We make this shit go round. You forgot. You can call it Atlantis, Atlanteans, Tartarians. They changed our names 1,000 times. Because if you keep changing the names of the people, they're not going to know who they are. If you keep changing the name of the people, they're not going to know who they are. We don't have a name. We don't have a name. We are. We just are. We don't have a name. That's why they keep changing our names. We manifested ourselves down here through mother. Through mother. Nobody created us. That's why they can't give us a name. Now, you want to talk about Xylenthia? Yes, I remember Xylenthia, home base. Okay? Yes, we have Sirius. We got Sirius X. We got A, B, C. But on a deeper level than that, we just are. There's no word that can describe us. That's why they gave us so many type of names. They called us star seeds, skywalkers, chosen ones, children of this or that. We don't have a name. Somebody said, what I'm wearing. Somebody said, what am I wearing? What does that matter? Huh? What I'm wearing doesn't matter. Get the message. So, Mother Lilith, Mother is waking up, right? Right? Because we are waking up. And once all of Mother's children wake up, it's all like popcorn. You think you seen X-Men? You think you seen Marvel? You ain't seen shit. Yet. You think you seen Armageddon? You think you seen Leave the World Behind? Oh baby, you ain't seen shit yet. I think you're forgetting that we're connected to all the elements. I think you're forgetting we're connected to all the elements. You forgot about earth, air, fire, water. You forgot about the fifth element, ether, spirit. If you think we can't wipe this shit out, you're out your fucking mind. You see, when they talked about Moses in the Great Flood, and they told you that Moses built this ark, You believe that. It wasn't an ark. It was a ship. A spaceship. And it wasn't for us. It wasn't for us. Well, Noah. Excuse me. Noah, my bad. I said Moses, excuse me. Noah. It wasn't for us. I hope you know that. They tried to destroy us. Wipe this shit out and do a whole nother motherfucking reset. You can't get rid of mother. You can't get rid of what you come from. Now, some might disagree, and some may say, nah, we come from father. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. You say we come from father. How? Huh? I just told you, look at your hands. Your hands. Ain't no F's up here for father. And until I see an F, I stand on that. I can prove that I came out of my mother. Can't prove nothing else. And the physical mother is the grandmother manifested on a physical scale. The woman. The carbon woman. The one who produces eumelanin. I didn't say melanin, I said eumelanin. There's different types of melanin. The matriarch. They tried to get rid of the matriarch. You can't get rid of the matriarch. So, Marduk, Zeus, is the biggest deceiver you'll ever come across. Deceived the whole world and got the world in his hands. I stand with mother. I don't know nothing about no father. And you can't make me. It's been proven. You come out of mother. You can't prove you come from father. When you land here, you come straight out of the portal in between the mother's legs, aka heaven. Yeah, I said it. Heaven. You want to go to heaven on earth? It's right in between the woman's legs. And I ain't even trying to be funny. You have to fall from grace, right? You come from the heavens and you enter in here. You enter in the womb and you come out. That's why I said that. Heaven. Think about that shit. Like I said, I can prove that I came from in between my mother's legs. I stand on that. You hear me? You see, everything is backwards around here. Everything is upside down. So if everything is upside down and everybody is worshiping the Father and we're living upside down, we're living backwards, then that would mean the correct way is mother. If you're going to worship anything, mother don't even want you to worship mother. I'm just saying, but if you're going to acknowledge something, think about this shit. Why in any of these fucking books, these religious books that they give us, you never talk about the mother? You're God. I'm God. If that's what you want to call it, because I don't like to say God no more. I say creator. Because that's what I am, a creator. Anyway, Marduk and them, right? Marduk and them, when they fell from grace, then the fallen ones, they came here to Tiamat, to us, because we're on a lower level, okay? We're on a lower level than them, okay? Because we fell from grace, all right? We fell too, we dropped in frequency. We're at the beginning, all right? We're at the center, okay? So they fell down, they came down, right? They came down, they said, let us come into the daughters of man. They lied. They was talking about daughters of Tiamat, okay? Marduk and them, okay? All right? They saw, okay, that they could manifest, they could produce, they was doing all this by themselves. They thought, oh, shit. They look good. They doing their fucking thing. We want in on that. Thank you, I see. So that's what they did. Literally. They broke the woman. They broke the hymen. This is why she doesn't produce on her own anymore. Until she rises back in frequency. If she rises back in frequency, she will be able to produce on her own. That's what they didn't want you to know. That's what they were scared of. And they only gave you one story. And they gave you Virgin Mary. And they didn't even give you that story correctly. They said Father gave his only begotten son. Bullshit. Mother gave her only begotten son. Mother. If we are living backwards and they tell you father, then that means it's the opposite. It's mother, madre, mama, mama, ma, madre. What are we talking about? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. If I go to the hospital, right? Hold on, y'all. They telling me they on some bullshit. They messing with my live, man. They messing with my live. All right, so I just want answers, bro. I want the real spill. Give me the real spill. Give me the real spill. Don't give me no watered down. Don't give me nothing watered down. Give me the real spill. We're going to take it further than the book of Enoch. We're going past the book of Enoch. This is esoteric. We're going past Gnostic. This is esoteric. All right? You ain't gonna find it in a book. This is esoteric, not exoteric. Now, they didn't want us to know that the females can produce on their own. Okay? Why they didn't want you to know this is because then you'd know who the creator is. The first creator. The true creator. They came from here. Okay? Nibiru. They came from here. They skipped they went past these districts. They went past these districts and they came here. This is where we are. Tiamat. Or Tartaria. Some say Gaia. And some say Planet Kai now. And the reason why some say Planet Kai is because we went to war with Planet Kai, with the Anunnaki. Planet Kai, Anunnaki, Kai. They won the war. And if you look right here, this is another district that says Anunnaki lands. We have all the resources. We're right here. We're at the Dandara. We in the Dandara. Sacred lands. That's where we are. And you are sacred. You are the highest technology. Therefore, that makes others jealous of you, envious of you. Okay? Where you think they got all skin folk ain't your kinfolk. Because we got betrayed by us. The only way you could take us out is from the inside. That's the only way they could take us out. Some of us betrayed us. Okay, when we was at war, alright, you had to pick a side. You had to pick a side. So some of us picked this side. And the rest of us stayed 10 toes down for Tiamat. And some of us took their asses to Nibiru. Right, so who's the real enemy? You're right. You're right. You could say us to a certain extent. Listen, think about this. Nobody can defeat you but you. Right? So us had to betray us. You think about it. Only you could defeat you. So of course we got betrayed by us. Gotta make sense around here for me. It's gotta make sense. They destroyed our shit. They destroyed our land. They killed our tribes. And then they had the nerve to act like they ain't had nothing to do with it. Like they ain't had nothing to do with it. Oh nah, we were y'all. Bullshit. They were jealous of us. I stand on that. When something or someone, they want to be you, they can't be you. You have something that they want that they can't have. It creates jealousy. It creates envy. It creates hate. So what make you think that they didn't come in our district, seeing how we was doing our fucking thing, and said, oh nah, we can't have this shit. Oh no. Oh no. So they betrayed us. We fought. We won. So they had to use the technology. And they had to get in alliance with other beings. The Greys do exist. Draconians do exist. Reptilians do exist. Lions exist. Arcturians exist. Palladians exist. Sirens exist. Mermaids exist. Everything that you think isn't real is what's really real. And what you think is real is not real. We had the nomads. We had the nomads. You're forgetting the war. We're not free. We're prisoners of war. You can't do what you want to do. You can't go where you want to go when you want to go. You need permission. So how the fuck is we free? You need an ID. You need a passport. Or you need a green card. And you think we're free? You like living like that? They give us a number when we land. They inject us when we get down here. When we get down here, the doctor be like, this. Oh, it's coming. Here they come. Here she comes. Here he comes. And then they run off with her. Oh, yeah, you can see, baby, just a little bit. And then they hit, talk some more. Then they give them to the mother. What is we talking about around here? Free where? And then if you try to have a home birth, they come in and knock on your motherfucking door. Here they come. Here they come. Here they come. Huh? We are sovereign beings. You have no jurisdiction over us. And if I gotta put me on the line, then that's what I'm gonna do. We are sovereign. They divided us. They separated us. They wiped out our history and gave us fake names and fake language and fake money and fake rules. They put the caps on our telomeres. They put the caps on our telomeres. They put the caps on our telomeres. And if you don't know what I mean, it's gonna hit you. They put the caps on our telomeres. Right. Telomeres. It's telomeres? Okay, telomeres. They put the caps on our telomeres. Okay? On our telomeres. To stunt our growth. To genetically modify our DEA. When you get a chance, go look up telomeres. We have ley lines. We have ley lines. We have ley lines. There are ley lines on this whole grid. You got to get online. We have ley lines. You know the internet, right? The cables are underwater. The cables are in the water. Water. Water holds life. Our internet is ran from the water. The Wi-Fi. The biggest cables, go look it up. Go look it up. They understand. They know who you are. They know how you operate to an extent. They don't fully know the capacity. However, they have an idea of how you operate. They study you. They study you. We got to get online. We get online by changing the frequency. See, it's not about the physical. That's just an extra, that's an asset we have. It's not about the physical. All right, that's the last shit we need to worry about. We shut the grid down by getting online. Your frequency. Tesla knew this. It's about the frequency. We have ley lines. Now, I say the Anunnaki is in alliance with the Greys, right? Okay? They both provide the technology for the deletes. Okay? For the deletes to run a certain structure in this district. I stand on that. Okay? Now the technology that they had, it's not working. We're still every second, every hour, every minute, somebody getting online. When I say getting online, meaning, thank you, honey, they're waking up. So every minute, every second, we're getting online. So the technology that they was using, it doesn't work any longer. So now the powers that be have to go back to the Zeta Greys, okay, the Anunnaki as well, and say, hey, how are we going to do the next reset? I see you, Unity, moving forward. How are we going to do the next reset? They can't use the moon. They can't use the moon no more. We own that. They could try CERN all they want. The bullshit technology they got with CERN, that shit ain't working. Okay? Listen. It's war. And I don't mean that. I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm not trying to put, you know what I'm saying? I don't want you to fear nothing. Okay? Once we come online, we break the grid. We change the trajectory. Alright? However, you need to know these things. You need to know this. Like, oh yeah. So, you know what's going on. Okay? There's a whole world underneath us. The underworld. They have a whole nother system underground. I'm talking right under. We on top. We on top of them. Like, when you going to work, when you going to the store, when you driving and you don't see what? It's a whole world underneath us. Are you cool? You seen the pyramids. They just showed how tall the pyramids were. You think that they can't operate a whole nother society underneath us? As above, so below? The grays can't take the sun. The grays gotta be in the dark. It would make sense. Alright? And the Anunnaki, they can take the sun, however, not as much as us. Not the pure, not straight up children of Tiamat. No. Why you think that they wanted us to mound? They wanted us to mound. They wanted us to do the work. Fuck no. Shit. Yes. Think about this. Don't people take the subways? If you from New York or the train stations, ain't the subways underground? The subways, the train stations are underground. So what make you think it's not a whole nother society underneath that? Y'all don't know how deep the earth goes. They're in alliance. They made an agreement. Okay? In order to keep the construct going. Okay? To keep the structure going. Why do you think all of this is happening? In order for them to survive, they have to do this. I know it sounds crazy, like, wait a minute. Zeta Grays, living underground, another world underground. Yes. And you ain't got to believe it. That's okay too. That's okay too. I know what I know. I see with my mind's eye. You know there's such thing as remote viewing? Huh? Thank you, Goddess, I see you. Taquana, I see you. Remote viewing. Astral projecting. Or you can just simply go to the Akashic Records. It's not in a book. And you can't see it with these two eyes. You have to see with your mind's eye. We all have ley lines. You can astral project. You can remote view. You can meditate and go to your Akashic Records. You don't believe. That's okay too. I'm not here to make you believe anything. I'm just speaking my truth. And if you never heard or think or don't think that astral traveling is real, you got a lot of homework to do. So if you want to see what's going on underneath us, you can see it. It's happening. Whether you believe it or not, that doesn't matter. What matters is what's going on. What matters is that it's only 144,000 cemeteries. And over 8 billion motherfuckers over here on this whole district. And there's only 144,000 cemeteries. So you tell me what the fuck is going on. Where are the bodies? Huh? Where are the bodies? And you don't think that they're feeding them. Really? You're in for a rude awakening. You're in for a rude awakening. They're in alliance. And they're hoping that we don't wake up. They're hoping that we don't activate. They're hoping that we fall for the reset. They know when you land. And they know when you land because of technology. And when I say they know when you land, I mean they know when the mother is going to give birth. That's why they give her a due date. They know when you're coming down here. This is why sometimes they delay when you land. They may tell the mother, oh, you're due between the dates of December 10th to December 15th. And your ass end up coming here in November. That's how real this shit gets. That's how deep this shit gets. Because like I said, you land here. You're not created here. You land here. And they delay it to try to throw off your timeline. They try. Destiny swap. All type of reasons why they do it. Yeah, they do. You see, we're meant to breathe in water, right? They know this. So what they do is they fuck up our air. They know we're supposed to be breathing in hydrogen, not oxygen. They know who you are. They know where you come from. They know what you're here to do. They know you're here to take back the land. They know you're here to push the transmission forward. They know that you are here to eradicate all the parasites. You just haven't discovered who you are yet. And with that being said, we're waiting on you. We can't finish the assignment without you. Y'all know what time it is. It's time to roll out. We got work to do. Tap in. I'm gone. Go on. Get out of here. Let's roll. Time to roll out. I love y'all. It's always a pleasure. Y'all know this. It's time to roll, y'all. We could get to 250K. I see you, Ben. I know we could get to 250K likes. I know we can. I see you, pretty. Thank you. I know we can get to 250K likes. Come on, y'all. It's too many big steppers in here. It's too many big steppers. So on y'all way out, tap the screen on the way out, tribe. But I ain't gonna roll till y'all go on, because that's how I get down. So I'm gonna leave when y'all leave. Go on. I see you, Deborah. I see you, Soul Essence. Go on now. Go. I'm good. I'm like I don't want to say Harriet, because we always, it's like the only one we know. However, I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? I done got the lane. I know how to get back and forth. I know how to get in and out. You know what I'm saying? So y'all go ahead. You know, I'll wait for y'all to roll out. Bridget, I see you. Thank you, Bridget. I see you. I say, yo, let's go. Roll out. Come on. Bridget, I see you, Bridget. I see you. Stella Siren, I see you. Brown Rig, I see you. Cheryl, I see you. Egyptian Gods, I see you. Michelle, I see you. I hope I'm saying the name right. 250K, come on, gang. Come on, tribe. Tyrium, where you been? I see you. Honey, I see you. Brika, I see you. Omar the King, I see you. Master Key, I see you. I see you, God. Ancient, I see you, God. Mustari, I see you. Honey, I see you. Let's go, gang. They can't stop us. We can't be stopped. It's up. It's on there. It's up. I see you, Master Key. Master Key, I see you. Christine, I see you. I see you. Antoine, I see you. JY, I see you. Deron Smith, I see you. Master Key, you going crazy, Master Key. I see you. Tracy, I see you. HMW, I see you. I see you. Let's go. Ancient O, I see you. Let's go. And remember, nobody's responsible for your creation that are on these realms. None of them. Okay? We manifested through Mother. Alright? We manifested ourselves through Mother. I see you, Anthony. I see you. Kara, I see you. Ancient Mystery, I see you. Ron, I see you. Christine, I see you going crazy. They cannot create us. We're not giving anybody the credit for that shit. You ain't create us. They don't even have the capacity to create us. Just like we don't have a name. We don't have a name. P Money, I see you. We don't have a name. Malika, I see you. Malika, I see you. I see you. And I stand on that. Come on, y'all. Time to roll on out. Let's go. Let's go. Y'all still deep in here. Let's roll. Right, Tink. Because they couldn't understand, like, listen, if you... Okay, look. That was clever. That's smart. To have the true ones not know who they are. Okay? That would make sense. That way they don't operate correctly. And they cannot finish their assignment. Okay? You can't be created. You always existed. Remember that. Get that through your medulla. Get that through your dome. Free your dome. Freedom. Free your dome. Remy, I see you. Black Rose, I see you. Goldstein, I see you. Tink, I see you. Ron, I see you. God in the flesh, I see you. Just like Source. Source doesn't even have a name. There is no word that can truly, really describe Source. Okay? Ain't no Anunnaki create us. Michelle, I see you. Ain't no Anunnaki create us. Okay? We manifested through Mother. Alright? Meaning we was always a part of it. We just, alright, now we want to break off. And we want to, we want to do our thing. You know. That's all. So if anything, yeah, I come from Mother, the waters. If you want to say anything, Christina, I see you. Come on, y'all, we got to roll out. Oh, we passed 250K, 300K. Here we come, Christine, you going crazy, girl? Shoot, we at 260. I know we could get to 300. I know that. So think about this, honey. I see you. Thank you, honey. I know we get 300K. So think about this. Why wouldn't they want to lie to us and make you think somebody is responsible for your existence? So that you can give them the praise. Doesn't that make sense? So you can give them the praise. So you can give them your energy. Put your power into the archons. Because that's what they are. Archons. They're archons. Parasites. Alright? Thank you, honey. Yes. Okay, so that's why they do that. Okay, here's the book. Here's your God. And that is how you get here. That is bullshit. Man, I come from the waters. The water. Everything is water. You can't escape water. If you didn't know. Hello? Don't you see all this water? You can't escape water. It's mostly water. Come on now. What are you talking about? Say what? Water. Now, once we understand who we are on a metaphysical level, on a quantum level, you'll see how powerful we really fucking are. Okay? Beyond this physical, on the metaphysical level, on a quantum level. Water. I see you, Tiamat. Namu. Namu is water. Ashayo. So, didn't they say the firmament is going to separate the waters from the waters? Ain't that what they say? Separate the waters from the waters? We're in water. You're breathing in water right now. Air and water. That's how come you can make water out of air. Y'all ain't see? Y'all better go look at that the God that made water from air. I don't know how to do it. I'm just saying, the God made water from air. I can't make this shit up. We breathe in water. You're in water. Doesn't the womb hold water? Let's roll out, y'all. I love y'all, man. We've been supposed to roll out. We at 279. I know we get through 300. Hey, Tribe. You know what? We in here till we get to that 300. Till we get to that 300, we in here. So I'm gonna keep cooking. And it makes sense because doesn't the mother water has to break, right? When the mother water breaks, the soul spirit has entered the avatar. Water. Everything revolves around water. Come on now. Water. It don't take a rocket scientist. It's the facts. Water. It's the facts. They told you that they came here on ships. This is the ship. Your body is the ship. You came on the ship. You entered the ship and you came through the waters. Your mother's womb, you came through the waters. Right? Right? I'm just saying, right? Right? They came here on ships. In ships. This is the ship. This is the ship. Okay? The ship. It came through the water. So the last time I checked, I come out of water. I mean, if not, then make it make sense if not. Alright? Air is water. You're breathing in water. Whether you know it or not. Water. That's why they tell you you can speak to the water. They tell you water holds memory. Huh? Ain't that what they say? Ain't that what they say? Water holds memory? Right? Right. Terium. Thank you, Terium. Air is water in gas form. Ooh, Universal T. Thank you. I like. Tell him again. Tell him again, Terium. Tell him. How you pin that? Air is water in gas form. Thank you, Ashe. Come on now. Come on. Think. Think outside the box, Jack. Think outside the box, Jack. Come on now. Water. The primordial waters. Tiamat. Alright? Water. You want to know something? Speak to the water. And drink the water. Don't say I never tell you that. Don't say I never tell you. Don't say I never tell you. Don't say I never tell you. That's ancient. That's esoteric. Speaking to the water. Alright? Seriously. Water. Creation comes out of water. Would you say, Top Boy, we hit the 300K? Tell them, Top Boy, let's get to this 300K. We still in here too strong for this. That is an insult. We don't hit 300K. Come on now. In a minute, I might start shooting for 500,000. We need 500,000 around here. Because that's where we are. You know? But however, yeah. So just remember that. And also this. Because I know I be going in. You know what I'm saying? And every time y'all see me, I'll probably be like, It's war. It's war. So I know you'll be like, damn, like, this all she wants to talk about is war. It's not that, y'all. You know, enjoy your experience as well. You know, let me put that out there. Enjoy your experience as well. It's a balance. However, you still have to be aware so that you are prepared, because preparation prevents poor performance. All right? Who said that? I just told you we don't have a name. I'm not into the pronouns. Okay? I'm not into the pronouns. Okay? We got 300K. We did it, Triumph! We did it! What you need? Tea? Oh, top plate. Yes. Okay. All right, guys. You know, we've been on here a couple hours now. I love y'all. I see you, Rika. Black Rose, I see you. Let's roll out. Come on, y'all. Y'all not rolling out. You get me? We got to roll out. Enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy the rest of your night. Gotta go. Malika, we here. We here. We around. Just got some work to do. Christine, you've been showing out. Thank you so much, Christine. Thank you so much. Okay? So, if somebody asks you where you from, or they try to be funny, I'm from everywhere. I come from the waters. The water's everywhere. Malika, 500K? Oh, shoot, y'all. You know, y'all trying to keep me. Y'all trying to keep me. Y'all know what to do to keep me. Look at y'all. I love y'all though. Let's go. Time to roll. Somebody said, do we get powers soon? You already have your powers. They're just dormant. They can't take your powers. Your powers are there. You got to get online. Tap in. You have your powers. They can't. It's always been there. It's just dormant. You know what I'm saying? It's not that you get your powers. They're there. It's in you. Okay? You got to go inside. All right? Go inward, inside, so you can figure it out. You know what I mean? Use your intuition. That's why it's called in. You see? In. You got to go in. In. I see you create a peace, y'all. I love y'all. See you soon. I love y'all. Peace.